We emphasize the key role of scalable vector graphics or SVG coding activities within our approach, highlighting their integration with Montessori's 3D geometric solids. Starting the ages of 3 to 6, children are in an extremely formative stage of development, not just physically, but cognitively too. Dr. Maria Montessori referred to this phase as the absorbent mind stage, characterized by a sponge-like ability to absorb knowledge from their surroundings. In this stage, sensorial experiences are crucial to learning, making the Montessori 3D geometric solids an invaluable resource. These tangible objects provide not just enjoyment, but significant educational benefits as well. The journey from engaging with Montessori 3D geometric solids to SVG coding can be considered a progressive shift from tactile, hands-on learning experiences to more abstract, digital ones. The transition may unfold in the following way. 1. Understanding shapes and their properties. Children initiate their journey by manipulating and exploring the Montessori 3D geometric solids. This allows children to identify and comprehend the properties of various shapes, laying the groundwork for understanding basic geometry in a visually immersive and tactile manner. 2. Bridging real-world objects with geometric shapes comes next. Children start connecting these geometric solids with objects in their surroundings. Recognizing geometric shapes in the physical world strengthens their connection between abstract concepts and real-world applications. 3. Transition to 2D representations. Upon gaining a firm understanding of 3D shapes, children are gradually introduced to their 2D representations. Activities like drawing, shadow tracing, or crafting paper models can facilitate this shift, enabling children to comprehend how a 3D object can be symbolized in 2 dimensions. 4. Venturing into digital representation of 2D shapes. When children are comfortable with 2D shapes and their representations, they can then be introduced to digital platforms that allow them to create and manipulate 2D shapes. This pivotal step guides children from physically manipulating shapes to digitally handling them. 5. Stepping into SVG coding. Once they are familiar with digital representations, children are gradually introduced to SVG coding using a customized SVG sandbox jointly developed by Tokyo Blockchain Academy and Learn India. Starting with coding simple shapes, they progressively take on more complex shapes and designs. This learning phase allows them to digitally manipulate shapes, acquiring knowledge about attributes like coordinates, size, color, and transformations. 6. Advancing SVG coding. As children's comfort with and proficiency in SVG coding increase, their interests are stimulated by more challenging tasks. These include creating animations, coding intricate shapes, and even delving into basic concepts of trigonometry and algebra. Through this step-by-step progression, children transition from a concrete understanding of 3D shapes to the abstract realm of SVG coding. This seamless shift from Montessori geometric solids to SVG coding not only enhances their grasp of mathematical concepts but also cultivates digital competencies. In the process, SVG sandbox coding activities provide a platform for the development of foundational mathematical concepts as follows. A. Cartesian coordinate system. In SVG coding, children learn to position elements using x and y coordinates. They, for instance, place a square at coordinates 10, 20 and observe how altering these values changes the square's position. This practical application aids in understanding the Cartesian coordinate system. B. Geometry. As children create and alter geometric shapes using SVG sandbox coding, they acquire hands-on experience with geometric concepts. They might code a circle and modify its radius, observing the effect on the circle's size. This could lead to calculations of the area or circumference of the circle, reinforcing their understanding of these concepts. C. Ratio and proportion. SVG scalability introduces the concepts of ratio and proportion. Children create a rectangle and then scale its width and height, observing how the rectangle's visual representation changes while maintaining the same aspect ratio. D. Transformations. SVG coding allows children to perform transformations on shapes, such as translation, rotation, scaling, and reflection. They code a triangle and apply a rotation transformation, observing how the triangle rotates around a specific point. This practical application assists in grasping these fundamental geometry concepts. E. Trigonometry. For more advanced learners, SVG can serve as a platform to explore basic trigonometry concepts. They code a polygon, calculate its interior angles, and observe the relationships between the angles and sides of a polygon. Rotating elements and observing the impact of rotation on the element's position provides a tangible experience of trigonometry. F. Algebra. Creating animations or complex SVG drawings might involve the use of algebraic expressions or functions. Animating a circle to move across the screen based on a quadratic function provides a real-life application of algebra. G. Problem solving. SVG coding encourages logical thinking and problem solving. For instance, a task involves creating a specific image using a combination of shapes. To accomplish this, children need to apply their mathematical knowledge strategically, think creatively, and solve problems as they arise. Currently, we are in the pioneering phase of integrating SVG coding into the preschool curriculum, laying a foundational understanding for our young learners. As we refine and adapt this innovative approach, our intention is to extend the application of SVG coding into the elementary and high school stages. The goal is to create a continuous, progressive learning pathway that seamlessly connects these different educational stages, fostering a deep and sustained engagement with technology throughout a student's academic journey. During the second plane of Montessori development, which spans ages from 6 to 12, children experience significant intellectual growth. This period is marked by a firmer grasp of logical thinking, improved cognitive functions, and the emergence of social awareness and responsibility. Concrete learning, predominant in earlier years, starts giving way to abstract cognitive operations, as children begin to think in more complex and nuanced ways. In keeping pace with these cognitive advancements, the digital exploration undertaken by children in this plane of development is enriched through the integration of Scratch Jr. into the curriculum. Scratch Jr., developed by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, is a block-based coding platform designed specifically for young learners.
And today I am going to teach you an interesting topic, that is Scratch coding.
It introduces children to programming in an engaging, intuitive manner, offering a great platform for them to exercise their creativity, problem-solving abilities, and logical thinking. In addition, the Tokyo Blockchain Academy and Learn India have introduced a customized enterprise sandbox aimed at children aged 10 to 12. This interactive tool simplifies the learning of HTML and CSS, the fundamental building blocks of web design and programming. It provides a safe and user-friendly environment where children can experiment, create, and learn at their own pace, thereby fostering an early interest in web development. Taking into account these learning tools and the inherent characteristics of children in the second plane of development, let's map out how SVG coding skills can progress in project making. Examples are: 1. Interactive storytelling. Children can use SVG coding to create interactive stories, combining their developing language skills with technical abilities. Digital artwork. Using SVG coding, children can express their growing artistic creativity through digital designs and animations. 2. Data visualization. SVG coding can help children visualize abstract numerical data through dynamic charts and infographics. 3. Interactive games. Coding games can engage children's problem-solving and creative skills. 4. Website design. Children can learn to create and modify web elements, gaining essential digital knowledge and skills. Potential skills set outcomes in working with SVG coding, Enterprise Sandbox and Scratch JR are A. Increased computational thinking. Coding helps children understand how to break down complex problems into manageable parts. B. Enhanced problem-solving skills. Coding fosters a problem-solving mindset, encouraging resilience, creativity, and innovative thinking. C. Improved digital literacy. Early exposure to coding enhances children's comfort with technology. D. Creative expression. Coding platforms allow children to express their creativity in digital ways. E. Web design basics. Children can learn the basics of web design and programming. F. Collaboration and communication skills. coding often involves collaboration, enhancing children's communication skills. G. Mathematical applications. Coding integrates many mathematical concepts, giving children a deeper understanding of these principles. H. Critical thinking. Planning, executing, and debugging coding projects help children develop critical thinking skills. By the end of the second plane of development, children who have been exposed to this enriched coding curriculum should have a solid grasp of computational thinking, problem solving, digital literacy, and other key 21st century skills. Moreover, they would have a portfolio of digital creations, showcasing their ability to apply their coding knowledge in practical, creative, and diverse ways. In essence, the integration of Scratch Junior and the Enterprise Sandbox into the Montessori curriculum seamlessly aligns with the characteristics of children in the second plane of development. This combined approach nourishes the children's burgeoning computational thinking skills while leveraging their creativity, curiosity, and collaborative spirit, all in an engaging, self-paced, and student-centric environment. The third plane of Montessori development, typically spanning adolescence from 12 to 18 years old, is a period of profound personal and intellectual evolution. During this stage, adolescents experience significant physiological changes, exhibit substantial growth in cognition, emotional comprehension, and social awareness. This phase is characterized by the emergence of complex, abstract thought and a heightened quest for independence and self-expression. Coinciding with these developmental shifts, the incorporation of advanced digital technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Arduino, Python, AI, and blockchain into the curriculum can enormously benefit adolescents. It facilitates the application of their expanding cognitive capabilities and augments the foundational digital literacy nurtured during the previous stages. Here are possible project examples. 1. Advanced web design. Adolescents can delve deeper into the intricacies of HTML and CSS, focusing on aspects like responsive design and seamless JavaScript integration. 2. Physical computing with Arduino. Adolescents can experience how coding interacts with physical hardware, an exciting venture into the world of Arduino. 3. Python programming. The versatile nature of Python serves as an ideal bridge to more advanced programming concepts. 5. Introduction to AI. Adolescents can unravel the intriguing world of AI, comprehending its tangible implications and applications. 6. Blockchain basics. By grasping fundamental blockchain principles, students can understand the mechanics and potentials of decentralized systems. Envisaged skill set outcomes are advanced computational thinking. Adolescents can refine their ability to dismantle complex problems and conceive effective solutions through progressively challenging coding projects. B. In-depth digital literacy. Engaging with sophisticated digital tools allows adolescents to deepen their digital literacy, fostering a comprehensive understanding of the evolving digital world. C. Leadership and entrepreneurship. Coupling the emerging independence of this stage with advanced coding competencies could trigger leadership initiatives and tech-based entrepreneurial ventures among adolescents. D. Ethical digital citizenship. Adolescents can be taught the importance of ethical and responsible technology use, understanding the far-reaching consequences of their digital actions. E. Empathy and social responsibility. Encouraging adolescents to leverage their coding skills to address societal challenges fosters a sense of empathy and social responsibility. F. Complex data analysis. Introduction to Python allows adolescents to conduct complex data analysis, thereby honing their quantitative reasoning skills. G. AI machine learning. Adolescents can learn about the potentials, limitations, and ethical dimensions of AI and machine learning through relevant projects. H. Blockchain projects. Adolescents can appreciate the wide-ranging potentials of decentralized systems in diverse fields through hands-on blockchain projects. By broadening the Montessori approach to integrate advanced digital tools and programming languages in the third plane of development, we're not just equipping adolescents with cutting-edge skills. We're instilling in them the very creativity, curiosity, and self-direction that have set apart the world's most successful innovators and leaders in the digital era. Prominent tech visionaries like Larry Page and Sergey Brin, founders of Google, Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, and Jimmy Wales, founder of Wikipedia, all Montessori alumni, are testimony to the transformative power of the Montessori education system. These leaders, often referred to as the Montessori Mafia, credit much of their success to the Montessori tenets of self-directed learning, independence, and creativity. Incorporating digital literacy into the Montessori curriculum is not just about teaching adolescents to code, but it's about fostering the same creativity, ingenuity, and resilience that propelled some of the most successful tech leaders to the forefront of their fields. By blending traditional Montessori methodologies with innovative technologies, we're empowering adolescents to not just navigate the digital world, but potentially lead it, paving the way for a new generation of global innovators. In essence, our role goes beyond educating, we aim to inspire. More than educators, we are mentors shaping the digital pioneers of tomorrow who could redefine the landscape of our continuously evolving digital world. We are nurturing global innovators with Montessori and digital literacy, preparing them to intersect digital proficiency and human creativity to transform Society 5.0 for the better. In the era of Society 5.0, where digital technology permeates every facet of life, our children and teenagers are evolving as digital natives. Yet, a conspicuous gap persists in their education. While reading, writing, and arithmetic are taught, essential digital skills like coding and programming often go unaddressed. This educational disparity isn't confined to individual learning. It is echoed within industries and organizations grappling with digital transformation, exposing the lack of skilled talent, notably teachers capable of marrying traditional Montessori principles with digital technologies. To tackle these significant challenges, we founded the Montessori Smart City Academy. Drawing inspiration from the theme of the 29th International Montessori Congress in Bangkok, Education for a New World, our academy strives not merely to acknowledge the intricacies of today's digital society, but to proactively equip our students and educators to thrive within it. The Montessori Smart City Academy is steadfast in fusing Montessori pedagogy with advanced digital education. We aspire to train and license educators adept at integrating digital literacy into the Montessori method, thereby curating a curriculum that keeps pace with the swiftly evolving digital landscape. Our teaching approach aligns with Montessori's 3 planes of development, encompassing children and teenagers up to 18 years old. We introduce SVG coding to children aged 5 and up, progressively adding complex concepts such as website building and robotics programming as their understanding matures. By the 3rd plane of development, our teenagers delve into more advanced realms like Python, Arduino, JavaScript, and beyond. Our ambition is to cultivate a new lineage of educators who can build learning environments where coding and programming coexist seamlessly with traditional subjects like reading, writing, and arithmetic. In these classrooms, digital skills aren't an afterthought, but an essential part of the learning journey, a toolkit for our students to explore, innovate, and eventually spearhead in a world revolutionized by digital technology. At the heart of Montessori Smart City Academy is the aim to foster the same creativity, ingenuity, and resilience that have catapulted successful tech leaders to their industry's pinnacle. Digitizing Student Classroom Progress Data is a specialized course offered by the Montessori Smart City Academy, and it includes a unique focus on sovereign identity data management using blockchain technology. This approach empowers students with a secure, unalterable record of their academic journey. Moreover, the course delves into how this digitized data can be utilized for further research and studies on modern Montessori education using artificial intelligence. By merging technology with education, we're not only enhancing learning experiences and outcomes, but we're also fostering a generation of students equipped to navigate, and potentially lead, in our increasingly digital world. We aren't just preparing our students for Society 5.0, but we're actively contributing to its shaping through our students.